Hello viewers.
Hi.
Hi. What's your name?
She wants my name.
Get out
She
of
knows my name, so my name is going to be for you all.
to figure it out later on.
Well, I'm Nisi. Yes,
but
Nisi
then
Mans.
Nisi Mans. Okay. So what are we doing today? I got no idea. Okay, viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Bianca Monde. I'm accompanied by Nisi, and those ones who don't know, who are on my channel, she owns her own YouTube channel as well. She's been there. I'm new in the industry. She's been there. So today I just requested her to accompany me. And this video is also going to show on her YouTube channel. So we are going to put the link on my channel and under her channel. Even mine. Even yours, yeah. So that those ones you can see it both sides and subscribe to both of us. Those ones who haven't.
Absolutely.
So those ones, guys, who are new, welcome to my YouTube channel. Those ones who've already been there, thank you so much. I would love to make this channel big, but we can only do that if we work together. Yeah. But so far so good. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope you enjoy what we're going to talk about today.
Yes, and don't just watch her channel. You all should support her by commenting and liking. It goes a long way.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah. You see, she's already telling me what to do since I'm new. No, but thank you so much. Please comment, post, and like. There's also the hitting of the notification button. You know, it goes a long way, like you clearly put it.
Absolutely. Let's get into it.
Okay. So, what are we talking about? How are we going about it? So, okay, the discussion, like you clearly put it, we are talking about interracial, the challenges that are there.
Yes.
And also the fears people have to express themselves on certain issues, even when they are there, but we like sugarcoating it.
Exactly.
You understand? Yes. We don't give it all the way it is, and I don't know, maybe some of us we do it for likes or for views, or maybe those ones who are not like on YouTube or anything, they just do it to have a sense of belonging. You understand? Whereby instead of you being real about it, you end up not coming out the way it is, but you want people to have this picture of just because you are with a white person, then you are living heaven on earth. Exactly. When in reality, it's not the case. It's not that case. Because my belief is whether the person is black or white, or green or purple, Asian or Indian, whatever the case may be. In my culture, there is a saying of two buttocks, they rub each other. You understand? Yeah. So there is no way it can all be glamorous, like the way some people try to portray that when you're in an interracial relationship, you are living heaven on earth. You get it? Yes. What's your take on that?
So you know, like, I know a story. Like, I'm just going to give this story and kind of build on it.
No, it's okay.
I have a story. Actually, I have two stories, but let me start with this one based on the point you made. I know a girl who is married to a white guy, right? And this girl, she feels like, okay, now I'm married to this white guy, I'm not working, I'm staying at home, he's bringing in the money. She doesn't actually, she wants to have servants now working for her, like, you know, somebody taking care of her kids, somebody
so literally she's not having time for her children at all.
She's just basically, hers is just Instagram, travel here, do this, wear this designer, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, wear makeup, oh, this hair, if you say, oh my, your hair is lovely, oh, this hair, oh, this is human hair, I actually bought it here.
How are you going to know?
And I'm like, okay. Now, the point I'm trying to make, adding to what you said, is that a lot of African women, I'm going to say women because most African men that marry white women,
they're normal.
Not even that, their own mindset is kind of different. Some of them still do take responsibilities. But for African women that marry white men, in their own opinion, they want to marry a pussy. Like a guy who they can control. Their ideology of marrying a white guy is, I'm marrying a pussy. Whatever. If I ask him to jump, he's going to ask me how high. If I cough, he's going to be sick. If I say I want this, he will go to the ends of the world to get it. But what they don't understand is that because he is white, or he's Asian, or he's Indian, or as long as he has a different skin tone from yours and you're African, he's still a human being, just like you, just like your father, just like your brothers. So obviously he's going to make mistakes. He also wants, so coming back to this woman's story, the husband is constantly complaining. She doesn't cook for me. She doesn't want to cook. She doesn't want to clean. She just wants to take photos for Instagram and, you know,
so
lounge.
the husband is actually literally complaining about it. So
Yes.
we cannot say that, okay, because I know maybe somebody in the comments will say, we are just jealous, we are just haters because she's living that life. But the point I think you are trying to make is the husband has concerns over that. If the husband was not complaining, it's a different situation we are looking at.
Exactly.
You know?
Yes, and also doesn't mean that when you marry a white guy, automatically you don't cook, you don't keep the house clean. They are men too. They want to come home and feel welcome and feel loved. They want to come home and see that the table is set and there is
actually,
food.
you know, the point that you are saying, like, once you marry another race, white race, then it doesn't mean now everything has changed. Actually, I've seen, on the positive side, though that's not the main point, I've seen some couples whereby they're in an interracial marriage or relationship and the woman is doing certain things like the way we are putting, because the truth of the matter is, if you are to be with a black man, you are expected to do it because there's that traditional part of it which expects of it. So you find when they do those things to their partners or husband or relationship, you find actually it's a relationship that you admire. You go like, wow, that's so nice. But then, like you clearly put it, sometimes we lie to ourselves to say, once I marry this particular race, it's gonna be all beautiful. You know, I'm not supposed to do this. But then, and actually, you know, the funny part you find is people who do that, women who do that, are those ones who don't work for themselves.
Exactly.
Are those ones who don't work. Those ones who work, they will go an extra mile to try to show that they are not dependent on a man.
Yes.
You know, guys, there's just that power that it has to be your own self, to say you don't literally rely on a man all the time. Personally, you know, like, I'm in an interracial relationship or so forth, and I like the part where he comes in and encourages me, okay, you are good at this, go for it.
Yes.
And I believe even if we are to be with a black man, those are kind of partners we want that are going to support you and say, go do it, go do. But then the moment, and also, you know, like, now I'm thinking about it, there's also one woman who is like, she wants to flush the money. Like that one can flush, my dear. Like, whenever she says we are going out, I'm like, I'm joining because I know I'm not going to pay you
because your bills are going to be sorted.
And the way she does is, she'll literally go an extra mile. There is a difference between helping and there's difference between showing off.
Yes.
And what you see with most of these women, it's about show off. How are you going to know I'm doing a white man?
Exactly. It's by showing, and
then they're not happy.
Yes.
Because even if they're to invite you to their houses, come to my house, come see how it is like, come what. It's not a genuine invitation.
Yes.
You know, that kind of, they don't have a genuine intention of them inviting you there. They just want you to keep giving them praise. Oh, you look nice. Oh, your hair, like the way you clearly put it. Oh, your human hair looks nice. It's like they are longing for attention. They are looking for somebody to give them that, you know, validation, which they cannot get because they're busy focusing on things which are not there. By the way, we forgot to say something. Where are we at? Guys, we're at this beautiful place. We're at River Crossing in Windhoek. So to all our subscribers and those ones who are new, both channels.
Yes.
So if you visit Namibia, please make a turn at River Crossing. Very nice. I love their cakes. I love their meals. The place is so nice. If we are able to, if we get time, because we're having limited time, we may show you as well outside, but we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll throw in some pictures here and there as we keep going. But then visit River Crossing. It's a very nice place, and they've given us an opportunity to sit
and do a video.
Yeah,
absolutely. So no, it's fine. So basically, I actually jumped on a call on TikTok with a lady who actually matchmakes people. So she matchmakes people, and the reason why I jumped on that call was basically because most of the girls there were like, I want a white guy. I want a white guy. And she kept on posting
of I want a white guy.
I don't know. And she kept on posting.
Actually, I find it so offensive to some of us. It's like we are just hunting for white men.
Yeah, well, that's the idea. And she actually posted photos of like gorgeous black men who are hardworking and all of that. And then the one lady she found said, I want a black guy, but I want him or a white guy. Then she said, so what do you want? She said, well, I want okay, first the girl said, it's a woman, she has a kid. And she was like, I want a white guy. Then she said, then the lady was like, why is everyone just saying, I want a white guy? Like, why don't you say, I want a good man, a God-fearing husband,
doesn't matter the color, the race.
Yes, why are you not looking for that? Then the lady said, okay, well, you know what? Okay, I will want to have a black man, but I want a black man that does not live in my country of origin.
She's looking for something.
Yes, and then the girl was like, she's Mimi. Her name is Mimi on TikTok. I like her personality, and she was like, you're looking for a black guy who does not live in Africa. So what are you trying to say? So he goes out to the West. He works his butt off to make money, and you want to go and live off that money. What is wrong with being with a man who lives in Africa? Does that mean that men in Africa are not hardworking? Does that mean they are not romantic? Does that mean they are not nice? Yes, they are. So like, what I'm trying to say is that I jumped on the call and I started talking, and I was like, look, white men are white. They are unique because they have that skin tone. We are also unique. We're Africans because we have the skin tone. But they are also human beings. And I told her, I said, yes, and I said, what happens when you meet a white guy and he says, oh, you want to come and see me, pay your flight ticket to come and see me, and you don't have money.
Or he beats you up.
Or he beats you up.
Or he calls you are a bitch because you just want his money.
Thank you.
Or he calls you all kind of names, a gold digger. Why would you lose your dignity because you want social status of I'm with a white man?
Exactly.
When you can be with anybody, to me what I see is date or marry a person that you get along with.
Yes.
That you love.
That supports your goals.
You get it.
Yes.
That supports your goals. But then, like the way you clearly put it, most of them it's just all about status.
Yes, it's all about they want to fit in on Instagram. And I also, to me, I would like to use this medium like to say that people in interracial relationships that are posting on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, they are not being very helpful.
And actually, they're not being real.
Yes, they're not being very helpful, and they're not being real. Like she said, you can quote us anywhere, and anybody who sees this in an interracial marriage or relationship come out and say and challenge what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Because the truth is that we're not saying you should post your bad moments online, but you feed into this stereotype that, oh, I'm married to a white guy, and like there's this lady, she had an ex and she had kids with him, and her ex was a black man. Now she's married to a white guy, and she's saying that the black man treated her so horribly, and now the white man is treating her so great and accepted her kids. But you know what? He's a human being. Let's be 100% honest. Was it so easy for him to accept the kids that are not his? Let's be 100% honest. If we're going to call that black husband of yours to ask him exactly what happened,
maybe we'll discover that you also had your own shortcomings which he couldn't deal with.
Exactly. So, like, why, if you want to be with a white guy because you want to be with him, you love him and care for him, don't discredit your race. Don't discredit any race. Say I'm with this person because I love him. Don't come online and say, oh,
because
interracial relationship. Oh, he's white, he's the best, he brings me flowers. Are you going to, so when he beats you up, are you going to come and advise girls and say, hey, don't do A, B, C, D, and Z to your white husband? You won't do that.
Actually, most of them, they're just lying to us. Because, honestly speaking, the two of us, we've seen it. We are not just talking from without. We've seen our friends, so-called in white interracial relationships and so forth, how miserable they are. But when they take it to social media, it's all Hollywood.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. It's that one that you want to admire. And like we earlier said, that people are looking for validation. Whenever they post these things, like you say it on Instagram, what, they're just looking for attention. So those ones who are watching this, don't get deceived to say you are only going to be happy if you are with a white man. It's not always the case. You are going to be happy if you are with the right person. Doesn't matter the race. Doesn't matter how tall or short he is. You get it.
Happiness is happiness.
Happiness is happiness. So at the end of the day, let's be careful with what we watch on social media. Because social media, we like only showing the best part of it. I can tell you, we might get a lot of criticism on this video to say, oh, we are just not happy or judging or jealous, whatever. We are not even jealous. Like the way she said it, we have our own money. And we have our man who loves us, genuinely loves us. You get it. Nothing to do because of color or anything else. But then if you are to post anything out there or try to show off to your friends, don't bring anybody down. Don't make other people feel bad of their race because you are with a white person and yet you are not even happy. We know we can't all be 100% happy, but then it's important to show respect to one another, to be genuine and not just for sake of views or likes or whatever the case may be. Unless if you are doing it for that, then we hear you. But then don't lie to other women, because out there a lot of women are indeed suffering, and others, because of this same belief of if you are with a white person you're gonna be happy, they are living good men in the name of, let me go to this white person because I'm going to be happy he's white. And did I tell you the other day, somebody just came and said, oh, hi, oh, I saw your picture, I think it was on WhatsApp or Instagram. Oh, you look so happy, that man makes you happy. So I just went like, how do you know he makes me happy?
Like,
because that was just a picture. It was, how do you know people were even from fighting that day? Like, you can't just jump in and judge. If you want to ask me, just ask me direct. Oh, so how is it going? But don't judge by the picture. Pictures where people are just posting for the sake of posting. You understand?
Absolutely. So, and just for me, what I would like to like close off on is that, see, if you want to post anything good about your relationship, post it. It's fine. But I want to also challenge people in interracial relationships or marriages. Whilst you're posting your rosy, your beautiful marriage and all that, sometimes take the time to post some of the challenges that comes with it. Yes, with somebody out of your race, so that will be able to help somebody who is just meeting somebody out of their race, and help them to be able to understand their partners better, not go in there with a high expectation, and then at the end of the day they are like, well, did people lie to me? What's going on? Why is mine? Yes, this is not how mine is, because there are a lot of divorces out there. So if you're lying, or if you're not helping people with your channel, if you're not helping people with your page by educating them that this is this and this is that, you're also contributing to the failures in marriages. And I don't want to hear you say, oh, Satan is busy. Satan is also using you to get busy, because Satan is using you to project this perfect picture that is going to lead people to fall into the wrong hands. And then once they do that, then they start regretting and cursing that situation out and getting divorced.
Other people are dying because of that, my
so
dear.
Be used for the right purpose. Be an instrument of peace. make a decision that I'm going to use my platform to touch, even if it's one person. Somebody might just meet a white man or a white woman, and they're struggling to understand each other. Be that one person that will be able to guide them, just by putting 1 or 2 contents out there for them to see and be like, oh, I was doing this all wrong. Maybe this is how this person is. This is how I should handle it. That is my opinion.
No, you're right.
You don't have to take my opinion, but if you really want to impact any life at all, not just by posting photos and being like, oh, you want to make money from Instagram or get viewership and all those things, but, and you know, like, explain to people that if you marry for the wrong reasons, like because you want colored babies, you'll be in problems. And I watched this movie that I watched. I'll advise every girl who is desperate to be with a white person to go and watch it.
I think you told me about it.
Yes.
I saw it on on Netflix.
Yes.
Oh, it was so bad.
Yes.
Where she went and not knowing the guy
has mental issues.
Yes. West African girls that go to America because they're just rushing. I want to be with a white
guy. Yes.
And he literally played her so well. And you know, like, that one may seem like it's a movie, but in reality,
it happens.
Actually, that's what's happening.
Yes.
Actually, that's a good one.
Yes.
That's a good one.
So I advise any girl desperate to marry a white guy to go and watch it, because, and I'm not saying that mental health is only related to white men,
but right, it's now, mainly with.
Yes, it's mainly with them. So if you want to, you meet a guy on internet, you're busy talking to him, you guys have not met, you pack your bags and you don't tell any friend, this is where I'm going to. You go, you don't even meet in a neutral place. You know, like some girls even go ahead to trust, it's a white guy, so I'll trust him, I'll just go. Even if he takes me to the middle of the bush, I'll go with him. But if it's a black guy, they'll be like, this one wants to kill me.
He wants to use my what?
Exactly. So let me tell you something, you will see flames. Follow, go to the middle of the desert, you will learn. You will learn the things.
Yeah.
You understand? But I'm not saying don't meet people online.
You can, like, but just be extra careful.
Yes, just be careful.
Don't think everything is rosy like the way people are telling you. Don't just jump in because it's a white man. Don't just set up because it's a white man.
Don't just trust him because he's white.
No.
White people too have flaws.
They have, and remember, there's different cultures. So if you actually, that should be our next topic.
Yes, that's different.
I think we should do something with different culture. They have different cultures, and I think watch our YouTube channels so that next time you hear about what we are going to talk about, different culture being in an interracial relationship or marriages. To our subscribers, thank you so much. Say that part that you said when you started about posting comments.
Oh yeah, so our lovely subscribers, even the new ones coming, you know, like, share our comments, send it to those your interracial friends that are lying to you. Let them watch it, maybe they'll tell you the truth. So, but like, subscribe, and please follow us and encourage us. Like, we are growing and we want to grow much bigger than this. And look, like, Africans don't like supporting Africans. If we were like Black American girls, you guys would have supported. Yes, or we are white. So now we are telling you to support our page and show us that you know, like, you really are different from what every other person thinks we are.
Like, you know, those
basically
things.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks so much, guys.
And bye.
Ciao. Bye.
I think we did great.